myself. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's blessed by Jesus, blessed in the Spirit of God. In Jesus' name I pray. I just wanted to come and give y'all this dream I had last night. Very interesting dream involving Miss Lopez, Jennifer Lopez. Like I said, I don't be even thinking about these people like this or anything, but this dream came to me, and it was very realistic, and it just, to me, it makes sense, the whole story and plot, just as the other dreams, that involve other people do also. So I just wanted to give this dream to y'all. So here it is, and I had this last night. Let's see. I'm in Jennifer Lopez's house. She has a young black guy in there that she's dealing with. They are kind of having misunderstandings, but Jennifer Lopez is being very nice to him. They were talking, and Jennifer said, "You and little Anthony can both come." So I was thinking she would be cool with me bringing my son Elijah around too, since it was cool for this other dude to be bringing his son around. And then, it's like I went into this, it's like this guy came, it was this white guy that Jennifer Lopez, that she knew, and he had came through, and he had these purses, and that in this plastic bag that, and so she didn't want me and this other guy, I guess, to see her finances or whatever, however it was going, the business transaction. So she like closed the door, but like, like to where we couldn't see. But I threw up this piece, like, like, I was like, like, I don't care whether I see it or not. It don't make no difference because I don't want it, So it don't matter if you show it to me or not, And really, like, why are you around me if you don't trust me, That's really, I was kind of offended in a way, like, why are you around me if you don't trust me, Don't be around me, We good, And so then, let's see, I was in there, like, I was looking at this computer, and on the computer, it was like me and Jennifer Lopez, after she, I guess got done with her little business, buying her purses, she came back into this. Well, I think I might have went in her room, or I went to some room, and they had a computer in there and a little couch and stuff. And I was looking at the computer, and on there it was like Facebook, or something like that, and it had Kanye West, like where I had, we and her started talking about this comment, like something that had to do with Kanye West that had to do with me too. And I don't know if it was like, she was like, yeah, because she was like, yeah, everybody heard about it, I guess, maybe the blessings, that I tried to push his way, That's the only thing I think of, like love, is pushing Jesus Christ towards his way, And she was like, yeah, people heard about that, And I was like, yeah, my cousin, my homeboy, he was telling me about it too, He was telling me, the same thing, clowning or whatever, But and then so after that, let me see, we went to let's see, yeah, and don't have to turn. And so, because I'm just going, I don't really want to read it. So I'm looking at her, So I go in and also while we in there talking about the Facebook and, and Kanye West and stuff, it had to do with music too, I was telling her that I had a ministry. I was like, yeah, and I got a little ministry on the YouTube, I didn't go into detail about it. I just told her, that I have a ministry on the YouTube. Since we was talking about the computers, I have a ministry on the internet on the YouTube, Untouchables for Christ. And so I was just looking at her, like I go into the living room and we just chilling. Like I say, the dude there, I'm there, but at times it's just me and her interacting, but he's still there. I feel his presence in the house, and so I'm just chilling, talking to her, and then we go into the living room, and it's like, yeah, we go into the living room, and I'm looking like, looking at her like, looking at her in her face, and I'm looking at her like, dang, she is a beautiful, very beautiful lady, and I was just thinking, does I don't know if I was saying, does the fame and the success, does that make a difference, and as in how I view her, or could I will I view her as a regular woman, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I was looking at her in her face. I'm like, man, she a regular woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing how normal she is, you know what I'm saying? Really is what it is. You know, you don't get to see, you only get to see TV, but it's like when I'm in this dream, I feel like I'm seeing her, how she really, how she personally is. Everybody away from the camera going, they just themselves. They're not this glammed up person, or anything like that. Although she's a beautiful lady. So she, so I'm just looking at her like, what I'm saying, she just a regular lady, you know what I'm saying, and all those things make her, that's even better, you know what I'm saying, just like if fame and success is on the back of my name, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna make me look better, you know what I'm saying, even though I believe I'm a handsome young man, it's gonna make me enhance things, you know what I'm saying, enhance my persona or whatever. It's just the truth, because everybody's looking for success, everybody wants success. You know what I'm saying? And if you have success, it's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with having success. And the Bible doesn't preach against success or prosperity or any of the good things, Jesus did mighty miracles, you know what I'm saying? And he was rich, you know what I'm saying? He was rich. He said he didn't have a place to lay his head. But, he did have a place to lay his head, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like this one preacher said, yeah, man, he had friends that I'm pretty sure after he cured a whole family of leprosies and all these kind of things, yeah, he could go lay his head there at their house if he needed to, Had a ship, had all that stuff. So Christians being poor is not true, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be, man, And it's just being humble in spirit. Being humble in spirit, and they say it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven than it is for a camel to fit through the eye of a needle, so it's very hard, but if you really believe in Jesus, you'll do what you're supposed to do with those riches, you know what I'm saying, and that's all your business, how you do it, because you earned it, and so let me see, yeah, because she's still beautiful, let me see. So then we went outside. Next, we went outside, and it's daytime. And it's like it seems like I'm we're in my grandmother's house, but it's at the same time it seems like we're in her house. And then when we go outside, it's like we're in the backyard of my grandmother's house. And so we talking and stuff. Me and her, and the guy's still there. And I'm jumping up. I jump up and start working on my wall jumps. You know what I'm saying? And I know that they. Looking at, because I'm like, I'm a strong dude, you know what I'm saying, like, I work out and stuff, you know what I'm saying, I got big calf muscles and stuff, so I knew that they would be, looking at him and just seeing, like, dang, this dude work all the time, that's why he, his stature is like this, because I take this stuff seriously, man, this is my career, this is my life, I play basketball for a living, you know what I'm saying, that's what I do, you know what I'm saying, and I'm great enough to do it, and it's everything, I'm speaking everything into existence. So that's what it is, and these dreams are just prophecy, because I know I don't think none of this stuff. So we go outside. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm jumping, doing the wall jumps. Then where we go, let's see, I wrote all this stuff down so I won't lose the details when I wake up. So I just woke up and wrote it all, you know what I'm saying? Wrote it down real quick. So then we start walking. Me, Jennifer Lopez, and the dude, we started walking or whatever. Like I said, I ain't paying attention to this dude. I really don't care that he's there. Anything, I'm not talking to him. I'm only associating with Jennifer Lopez. So we walking and everything, and then but like I say, I already kind of was turned off by when I told her peace, what I'm saying, a little bit, because she was acting like, like she couldn't trust me or something. But I just was still chilling. I'll be focused. I'll be in my own zone. I'll be focused. So I really don't care about none of that. If you down with me, it's a plus. If you're not, there ain't nothing I can do about it. So I kept walking. I'm still walking with her, though, because she said she wanted to go to her ex-husband's house, And so we started walking with her. Like I said, all three of us, we started walking with her down the sidewalk, and and I was tapping her on the shoulder. I was like, hey, because I remember while I'm walking with her, I remember that I had these dreams, what I'm saying, these dreams that I'm giving y'all right now. I was like, I had these dreams. I started thinking about those dreams that I had already had. Now we hanging out in the process of it, in the process of living it out. And I'm like, oh, dang, what I'm saying, I had those dreams about Jennifer Lopez, you know, I'm actually living it out. It's happening right now after I had the dreams prior to. And so I tap her on the shoulder, you know, I was like, hey, you know, I got something to tell you later on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I wasn't finna just talk it all out in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted, you know, when we get talk later, you know what I'm saying, when it's just us, I want to talk to you, you know, about something. And she was like, she got defensive, and she said, I can do anything I want to do, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, I'm not even trying to get at you like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to control you or nothing like that. It ain't nothing, you know, my mind was so different, so totally different. I'm talking about some spiritual stuff now. I'm not worried about the physical and all that, you know what I'm saying? And what you doing, what you ain't doing. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about this spiritual. And that's what I want to show you, because once I show you, you're going to be saved. I believe that. Because these dreams, man, nobody like this man said on TV today, talking about the December 21st, 2012, the Nostradamus and all that kind of stuff, all these predictions, the Mayan calendar. We can't predict a day in advance. We can't predict a week in advance. We can't predict thousands of years in advance. We can't. You know what I'm saying? No single human can, but God can, because he is omniscient, and he knows everything. You understand? So anything that's coming from me and then it happens, you know where it came from. It came from Jesus. It came from my Lord, Jesus Christ, who gave me the Holy Spirit through God the Father. You understand? The 3-in-1 God, you know. And obviously, Jennifer Lopez, see, the gift of prophecy is for believers. It's a gift for believers, but also if unbelievers are in the same place and they see these miracles taking place of, you know, this prophet knowing all this knowledge, you know, supernatural knowledge, then they also will be saved. So it's for believers and unbelievers, but mainly for believers. So what I'm thinking is, you know, Jennifer Lopez is a believer in Jesus Christ, and you know, and her people in her family or something like that. And you know, I'm thinking about the dreams that I had while I was hanging with her family at the time. You know, I was hanging with her kids. Mark Anthony, he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? It was a while back when I had this dream, probably a year or so ago, and you know, she was it was just me and her hanging out with her and her kids, and you know, just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Then another one where I was talking to her on the phone. That one was in We Are More Than Conquerors. I already put that one on here. But you know, it's interesting, man, what God got planned for me, what God got planned for our lives, you know, and how people gonna be saved. So yeah, so she get all defensive, you know. She like, well, she's like, well, I can do anything I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, well, nah, look, I'm not even getting at you like that. You know what I'm saying? I was really just, you know, I didn't even tell her about the dream, and then I just was like, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, talk to, I'm 26 years old. I was like, I'm 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? And really, I'm just concentrated on getting my goals and career, you know, on the road and maintained and pruned and done, you know, getting it right, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm focused on. So I'm not focused on controlling you or trying to make you do all this stuff and commit to me and all that. I'm not even trying to do that. I'm focused on me right now. As you probably, when you was 26, you probably was focused on yourself, you know what I'm saying? Getting your career to where you wanted it to be, where you felt God gave you the talents to make it be. So I'm doing the same thing. And when I did that, she smiled, and, you know, it like, and then she started holding my hand. Her left, you know what I'm saying, she started holding my hand with her right hand. I started on my left side, you know what I'm saying? So I was holding her hand with my left hand. So we was walking, and then we came to a neighborhood, and she was like, well, we came to a crosswalk, you know what I'm saying, like where you to cross the street, where the traffic is and all that stuff, because we had been walking on the sidewalk. And before we crossed, she said, because remember, we going to Mark Anthony's house, so she said, I grew up with Mark Anthony. We grew up in the same neighborhood. And then I said, I think I heard something like that on TV. Because I was like, you know what I'm saying, I was like, I think I heard something like that on TV, you know, that, you know, that y'all grew, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, I'm just telling her that I heard this stuff she telling me, you know, explaining to me about her ex-husband. Then she said, I've been knowing him since I